What is up, Togs? Alright, let's talk about Serial 1 bicycles by Harley-Davidson. Now before we go into the why, let's talk about the what. What is Serial 1? The name comes from Harley-Davidson's oldest known motorcycle, affectionately referred to as Serial Number 1, and is essentially a spin-off from the motor company. Let's try and sum it up based on what the HD site has posted as of November 16th. 4 models are being offered by the MoCo, with an estimated delivery date of spring 2021. It's summer 2021 for the Rush City Speed model. Top speeds vary from 20 miles per hour and the Rush City Speed at 28 miles per hour. The drivetrain consists of a Magnesium Bros S Mag motor with a brushless internal rotor and mid-drive mounting. Now this will produce 66 foot-pounds of torque, which should make hill climbing a breeze. The bicycle is belt-driven, which means no chain maintenance or lubrication. The 3 Rush models will include the Enviolo hubs, featuring rotating planets that over the hub's ratio range permit countless ratios between incoming pedal power and outgoing power, virtually making this a shiftless bicycle. All of this in theory means less maintenance. Battery range will depend varying on model, but the removable battery is designed to give riders a range of 30 to 90 miles depending on mode and terrain. The battery can be removed quickly from the frame without tools, and a key locks the battery into the frame for enhanced security. A full charge is estimated at under 5 hours. Braking is accomplished with hydraulic 4-piston caliber disc brakes and rear 203mm by 2.3mm heavy-duty rotors. You can sync your bike with the Serial 1 app that, when paired by Bluetooth, can operate as a secondary digital dashboard on both Rush models or the primary digital dashboard for the Mosh model, which is not equipped with a digital display. The LED screen can control 4 boost modes, and complemented with the 1.5-inch 240 by 240 pixel TFT display shows the selected ride mode, current speed, odometer/trip meter, battery charge level, and headlamp on or off status at a glance. The bike has an LED headlamp mounted on the handlebar stem, as well as LED tail and brake lights integrated into the frame dropouts. All models are in the 60-pound weight range and will come in 4 different colors, which are all variations of black or white. Prices will range from $3,400 for the Mosh all the way up to $5,000 for the top Rush Speed model. Okay, with that fire hose of information, let's start with some takeaways. Frankly, I have so many questions, but let's forego those, and if you have any, make sure you drop your questions into the comments and we can discuss them there. Also, don't forget to tap that like button and please consider subscribing. Also, before we get started on the takeaways, this video is just one guy's non-expert opinion, so with that in mind, let's jump right in. Now let's start where I usually do with HD products: price. Now surprisingly, the pricing is competitive to market. Affordability is relative, so say what you will about how much these bikes cost, but they are comparable to other bicycles in their class. Some of the other top cycle makers, including Trek and Specialized, have similar offerings, but with slightly better peak motor performance and lighter weights. However, the HD motor seems to be in a class of its own with the shiftless ride and belt drive. My only real concern going in is with the mobile app. HD Connect for the Livewire was predictably a huge disappointment, and for a company that struggled with tech, we'll just have to see if they've learned their lesson. Harley won't have the brand name advantage in this venture, unless you're in that small subsection of people that include Harley riders and e-bike shoppers, which would make you a prime candidate for this e-bike, so they really need to stick the landing. And frankly, I have to applaud HD on this because I think that they will. This venture was almost derailed by COVID, and they recognized that they really might be onto something here with the Serial 1, and they stuck with it. They were even prepared for a 2020 summer release, and they pushed it to 2021. That's definitely one thing that I question though, because the demand for bicycles was at its peak because of COVID. Cycle shops were literally selling out of bikes, and that might have been a missed opportunity to release while the market was primed with people stuck at home. And finally, I know that style and design are completely subjective, but personally, I think this bike is sexy and as sleek as it can be for a bicycle. The only thing left on my wish list for this bike would be that it comes in a few different colors besides black and white. So with those takeaways, the real criticism that I've been seeing is simply why. Design and engineering for the Serial 1 seem to be top notch, and the pricing is competitive, not like the Livewire's ridiculous starting price. But still, why is Harley doing this? They could have sold the design to a bicycle maker and said something along the lines of "powered by Harley," but they went all out for this project. One theory is that they're looking to get the HD brand name out there in more places and households, and this is the avenue that they've chosen. Another might think that the future of Harley is going in a completely different direction, and the Livewire and Serial 1 are just the start of an entirely different generation of bikes. The Pan America and the Custom are both still slated for next year, so at best this is a wait-and-see situation. As a fan of HD, I'm in the quote-unquote willing to wait and see crowd. But where are you? Does the Serial 1 move the needle for you in Harley fandom in either direction? Are you in the market for an e-bike, and does this entry even intrigue you? These are all questions I can't answer. But 2021 is right around the corner, and the people will answer with their wallets. We are in a period of uncertainty in the world right now, and there are endless amounts of variables that will decide the success of the Serial 1 and Harley-Davidson. As a fan of the motor company, I can only hope this is the start of a generation of innovative design matched with timeless style. And that's something I can definitely get behind. But I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel and a platform to share my opinion. What's yours?